Hi guys, welcome. This is Charles Ocean. Okay, so a couple of persons the past few days have started clamoring that Cbex is a scam and all of that. So they had their own red flags and all of that. But then see, as a trader, there are things we look out for. So you tell us if you tell us you're into trading and you trade the financial market, we look at your history and we check if those historical price data matches the overall price data in the market, the current price data in the market. Okay. Now, first let me answer the question of how Cbex makes their money. Okay. How what Cbex is and then the ST signal. Cbex is an exchange locked just like Bybit and Binance. That's just an exchange too. Okay. Now, ST signal is a different team and Cbex is a different thing. Cbex is an exchange, a platform. ST Signal team is a team of traders just like myself or any other trader who sit down and analyze the market and take trades. Now, Cbex is a white label platform that allow you to set up some programs and then trade on their platform. Now, what do they offer? They will offer binary options. Okay, what are binary options? Binary options is a kind of trade that is not dependent on the volume or the movement, rather on the direction of the trade with an expiration time. This is what I mean. Now, if you place a call trade and say for 5 minutes, it means that within the next 5 minutes, like if I place a call trade now within 5 minutes, it means that the next 5 minutes from here, the next five candles, this is a 1 minute trade, 1 minute chart, meaning that each of this candle here, what you see here is called a candle. Each of this candle is 1 minute, meaning that in the next 5 minutes, the market should go up. That's what I mean. This is a call trade. Now, whether the market goes up from year to year or just move a little bit by what just one pip or 1 point, as long as it stayed up for that 5 minutes, I'm in profit. That's how this model works. Now, if I place a put trade and at this point here, I place a put trade and the market goes down for the next 5 minutes, whether it got to the bottom here or it just moved by little pips downward, as long as it is not at the entry price that I entered, I'm in profit within 5 minutes. That's what binary option is. And I want you to understand how money is made. Now, that having understand how the trades are done, okay, let's go into their data and see if it tallies with what we have on our chart. Okay, do you understand now? Let's see if it tallies with what we have on the chart. Remember that this is your hosting. This is the way it shows on your system if you log in. You click, it's a 5 minute trade, and then they trade 1% of your account per trade. That's 1% of your account is what they do per trade. Do you understand? Okay, so let me check my assets. Okay, my money is still on trade. Okay, now before going there, people were complaining. Let me solve the problem of withdrawals. People were complaining that you can't withdraw, you can't withdraw. Now listen, you can withdraw your money. Okay, albeit you need to complete your trading volume. Now, how do you know if you've completed your trading volume? Click on transfer. Go to assets, click on transfer. Okay, once you click on transfer, change from exchange to trade. Okay, and then from this other one you change from to, that's where you're sending it is exchange. That's you change from, as you want to withdraw, that's from trade to exchange. Remember that your money is on trade section. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you the money is on trade section. So you click on transfer, change it from trade to exchange, as if you want to move out the money from the trade is with the bot. You want to move the money from the trade to Cbex, which is the exchange, and then from Cbex now you can now place withdrawal to yourself. That's how it works for withdrawal. So now you click on USDT and you click all that you have. Okay, do you understand? Click all you have, then click transfer. Sorry, the parameters were wrong. Click on transfer. I want to transfer from trade to exchange, and the asset I want to transfer is this. I click on all. Was wrong. Sorry, let me refresh that. Think I've been logged out. That's why. Okay, so let me try again. Click on transfer, move from trade, and then move it to exchange. Okay, the asset is USDT. Allow it to load. I click on all. Click on this. Okay, once you click on that, something is going to pop up. Okay, the crypto asset is USDT. I think it's network. Okay, but that's how to check. Once you click on all, it should show my this thing. I don't know. I think it's network. Or let me log out and log in again. Let me log out and log in again. I know what's wrong. Okay, so let me log in. Get to show you what I mean. Click on assets. Click on transfer. Then click on this button to change. That's straight to this. Then the asset I want is USDT. Okay, all the all it's not showing the option. Okay, let me do all of my this in 892. Let's see. Now this is it. You can see now it's telling me this is the trading volume I have not done. 465. I need to trade off $465 in trading volume. Now, currently I'm trading at around $7 per trade. So I'll divide this by 7 to know the number of trade. Now, you know, you can't just divide by that. There are other things you need to know because it's compound interest. Now it's saying this is the volume of trade I've not done. Transaction volume, okay? You still need to complete this total volume, okay, in transaction volume, or they will deduct 20% handling fee. Okay, so it's not like you cannot withdraw. You can withdraw from tomorrow 15. The reason you can't withdraw as of today is because of the fact that they are giving you bonus. Now to check your bonus, it's very easy. Click on deposit. Okay, once you click on deposit and scroll down, you're going to see all the deposit, all the bonuses you received. Okay, now on your phone you're going to see an icon an uh like a copy or filter icon. So you click on it, you're going to see this history just like you've seen on mine now. Okay, so those are the bonuses you've received for your trades. Okay, so these are all the bonuses I've received from Cbex so far. Okay, so after I've answered these questions, let's go back to validating the data I said we wanted to validate. Okay, now so the last trade was taken at let's go click on historical order. That's go click on features on your phone, then click on historical order. Look at the entry, the price they took. Okay, so BTC, this is BTC. They opened the trade. It was a call. That's it means that up. Remember, I explained it at when we started. A call means up. And what time did they take the trade? It was 15:20. That's 3:20 to 3:25. For that 5 minutes, the market was going to go up. So I need to look out in my chart. These are the data you need to pay attention to. Else, Cbex will be a scam. If Cbex fails here, then it will be a scam. It means that between the time of uh 3:15, okay, to 3, as in from 3:20, when it was 3:20, current time now is 4:51, okay. So 3:20 to 3:25, okay. That's what I want to look out for. Are you with me? I want to look out for price at that level to see. And I'm also going to compare it with my trading view. This is BTC on my trading view. Okay. This is BTC on my trading view. I have to also confirm that to see that, okay, I already marked it out, but I'm going to show you how we confirm it to see that actually it was a call trade. The market went up. Now I'm going to explain why the market went up and why they were successful in that trade and why Cbex is real. This is as a trader. Okay. Now, whatever platform they're using, they're just starting, and I think their devs still need to do a lot of work to get the user interface. This is about design issues, but Cbex is fine. That's everything is functioning very well. Okay. So this is the chart. Okay, as you can see. Now, what time? 5 3:15, 3:20 to 3:25. Let's look for 3:20. Now that 15:15, this is 15:19, this is 15:20. This particular candle is where they enter the market. Okay. Now at that point where they enter the market, the opening, as you can see on my screen, you will see at that candle, this thing showing this white box that is showing here. See this white box I showing on the part of my screen. So let me take it back to that candle. It gives you the opening. The O there is the opening of that time, that particular candle. The C there means the close of that particular candle. The H there means the high of that candle. And the L there means the low of that candle. Then the V there means the volume. That's the total movement in price. That's what's the price movement within that listing. How far did it move? Okay. That's what you need to know. Now, this particular candle here, let me zoom in so you get to see. Okay, so you see this little candle pointing up here, this one here. Okay, you can see that that's where they enter. I think that's 1520, right? That's 320 over here. You can confirm 320. That's where they enter. This doji. That candle is a doji, right? So that's where they enter. The opening price there is what? 08555. Confirm here 08555. Have you seen? That's the opening candle. That's where they enter the market. Exact, correct data. I want you to pay attention to this data. That's the opening price. The close of that candle was 84554. Albeit, what time did they close the trade? Remember, it's a 5 minutes option. So 1525. Let's look for 1525. The candle that stands at 1525. This is 1525. So take your candle there. The close opening of that candle was 84834. The close of that candle is what? 84864. What's their distance? Look at it. Now, from here to here, from this dodgy here, from this candle here, okay, to this place, what's the direction? Up, and the market stayed up above this price level. Now, let me go to my trading view to explain so you get to see what I mean. Let me zoom it better because I want you to understand how this work so you understand too. Okay, let me take this off. Now, this is the dodgy, okay, and then on, okay, this is my 1520. This is it. This is my 1520. There could be lagging in the market movement as little price changes, but then as long as the market is okay, the printing will be different depending on the feeds, where they are getting their booker, where they are getting their feeds from. Okay, that if a trade trader knows this, okay, I can show you Euro USD in over five different country, from five different feeders, brokers, and you notice this little slight movement. Okay, now this one there's no slight movement. Look at the price entry where they started. Okay, see where that market opened. This asset, this particular uh, candle open. Place it down there. Place it down to the end here. So you see where they entered. Remember, they traded at 1520. Okay, you can see that 8461. When did they close the market? This particular dodge is where they close the market. Okay, where they close that trade. That it's a 5 minutes. As you can see below here, below here, just check here. You see that black hair. So you can see that's 1525. So 1525, what's the price for that candle? 84844. Can you see? It matches exactly the entry time. Okay, you can see it matches the exact entry time. So their trade was correct. Now, it would have been a scam if they entered a call trade and I came here and the market did not pump this move here. Assuming I did not see this move here, starting from this candle to this candle, look at, you can see my buy saying 5 minutes. That 5 minutes, the volume is 21. So it moved by from here to here. Okay, that's why I marked out that dodgy. It's a 5 minute option to enter the call here. This is why they enter the call. Now, the question is, why did they enter a call at that price level? Simple. Over here is a structure. This structure acted as, let me use the basic term, a resistance. Okay. Now look at it here. It acted as a resistance. The market came to it, rejected. Okay. The market came to it, went back, tested it, and got back. Now, the market later came and broke it. Now, use as an ICT trader, this is another block. There's another block here that sponsored the flow of the market now. It sponsored this little flow. Albeit market retraced down to it and respected the other block and then retraced back as in traded in that flow, respected the flow of order here, meaning that there were more sellers here, tested it again, and there were more sellers there again. Now, this time around, it did not break. It created a series of higher high. Look at this was a high, a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, which did not break the initial one, but did not create a lower low. However, it wanted to create an higher high. That's the structure of the market. Now, by these simple things, they knew that the market needed to break this structure and head for something higher. Do you understand now? That's why they entered that trade. At the break of this structure, what was the candle that broke this structure, this line? Look at that's the candle that broke this line. This is to validate their trade. So I can authentically say that these guys did their handwork, they did their calculation. However, myself, I tried doing analysis here. I intend that the market will dip down to this price level before I make my entries because I've seen something far back. But then that's not for you. This is what I want you to see. Now they did the analysis, they saw this break of market structure and they did the analysis. They understand that the market has to train for a while. Albeit the market needed to retrace to a price level upward there. Why? Look at it in the past. Let me use the 15 minutes time frame to explain better. Okay. You see, this is where I want the market. The market has tested this OB, albeit this is the origin. This is the one I wanted to retrace to. So the next 15 minutes, the market is going to come tap into my entry. But that's not for you. Okay. I'm just trying to explain this. So let me use the 5 minutes to explain why the market did that and why. Look at this. You see, the market came to here. So this is where they enter their trade. And this is the candle. This is the 5 minutes candle that gave them the up. Just this candle up here. They break in this structure is why they enter the eye. And they know that the candle has to close ahead of it. That's how they take their trade. So AI is not wrong. Now, it would have been wrong if AI was trading that, okay, the market is going to be, we're buying for as long as. No, this is binary option. So within an expiration time of 5 minutes, you're done, you're out of the market. So whether the market went from year to year or just move a little bit, it does not concern you. As long as the market is not at your entry price, within that 5 minutes, if it is above your entry price and you took a call trade within the 5 minutes, you are in profit. If you took a put trade and the market is below your entry price within that 5 minutes, you're in profit. Take for instance now, at this point here now, if I saw this candle and place a sell for the next 5 minutes, I'll be in profit. Okay, when this market broke the structure and went down, I placed a sell. For the next 5 minutes, I'll be in profit. Why? Because the market is trending downward. Okay, and then it did that. It closed below that price. As you can see, this is it. I'm waiting for it to come. It has tried to tap into this OB. There's a little OB here that's sponsoring this little spike. Albeit this other one is stronger, so the market has to come down here. This is the analysis they sit down and do. And remember, this is a stick signal team. This is a team of traders who sit down and do the analysis. Coupled with AI. AI is trading. I'm telling you for sure. I have ChatGPT that helps me just do my analysis. I'll show you some of my screenshots where I will do my analysis and then I'll send the screenshot to ChatGPT. And ChatGPT will analyze it and tell me, okay, you have your entry is wrong. There's still liquidity. There's still a fair value gap or something telling me something below your entry. Go for so price level. That's how AI. AI is here to assist. Okay, there are a lot of things AI is going to do for you guys. So I'm not debunking the fact that maybe it's a scam and all of that, but I'm telling you from this data that I have, and I love working with data, that Cbex is here to stay for at least a while. In as much as I'm not really banking so much on it, but I'm telling you that with the data I have, their business model is correct, is right. Okay, that trading. So you have as per trading, unlike MMM that will tell you bring one person and all of that. That was just money recycling among themselves. But for CBEX, they are actually trading the market. There's binary option. I trade a lot. Okay, let me show you this. Let me show you this because I trade on binary option too. Okay, this is pocket option. I trade on pocket. This is binary option. Loading. Okay, so I trade too, and I can tell you as a trader what these things are. Okay, this is a trade. Now, if I analyze this asset now, this is the 4 hour time frame. Let me take it to the 1 minute time frame. If I analyze the market now, already this is telling me a sell. So I could just look for opportunity. When the market pumps up a bit, I could just place a put or a sell and then set a 5 minutes expiration option. Okay, that's 5 minutes and place a put. And that's how it works. Within that 5 minutes, if the market goes down, In fact, I can even choose to place it at this price level. Let me place it. Let me show you. Now, between year and year is the 5 minutes. Now, if the market goes to, I'm just risking this money, not actually that I'm trading. Okay, I'm just risking that money, but just to tell you why how it works. Okay. Now, the reason this is going to be in profit is because on my 4 hour, the market is bearish. Okay. As you can see, the market is bearish. So on my 4 hour, the market is bearish, as you can see. So the market has to come down a bit. Okay. It can't just stop there. The market still has to resist that. There's no structure within there to stop it. Perhaps this is the fair value gap. So it has to fill up that gap. So this trade is already positive for me. I'm relaxed. Do you understand now? This is how that is done. Look at the trade here. Okay. I'm not scared. Why? Because this. Now, if I wanted to work more, I could work with maybe 20, a 10 minutes time frame. Maybe let me work with 15, expiration of 15, and see place my trade again. Okay. I'm placing another trade again. That's a sell. A sell for the next 15 minutes. It's going to do that. Okay. So I think I've been able to explain what this is. Okay, the market has to respect that will be there and come down. There's no structure there to hold on to the market. Okay, so this is the 15 minutes, this is the 5 minutes. Okay, so I think I've been able to explain to you how this works. Okay, this is pumping, but this is actually where I should place my entry or down here. Okay, let me place a pending trade there to cover my trade. I want to cover the trades I'm placing. I want to do that for a 30-minute trade, and I'm going to place 2 trades there. So I'm going to cover this loss in case that trade is lost already. I've placed 3 trades in this price level here. Check my pending, my current pending. Those are 4 trades there. So it's going to do what I want. Even if I lose these trades now, over here, it's going to trigger my entry. And then in 15 minutes or 30 minutes time, I'm going to be profitable. So I think I've been trying to explain to you how this works, how CBEX actually works. Okay, how CBEX actually works and all of that. So, guys, you can relax your mind. You can now relax your mind trading Cbex. Okay, relax your mind. Cheers, guys. I love and honor you. You could always chat me up, ask me whatever question.